Hello, everybody. How you doing? Okay, well, it is actually Friday, and I've got a couple errands to run this afternoon. So we are headed to the nail salon first. There's the before. I hope I'm showing you my nails. And I think what I'm going to do is get a color that's like a little bit more dark reddish. I don't know. So I got to get my nails done. And then since I'm on that side of town, I'm going to go ahead and go to Aldi. I usually pick up my Thanksgiving ham at Aldi. So we're going to do that. See how much it is. I'm so curious about the prices. I mean, y'all know Aldi is, they have great prices. So I've got to do that. Then coming back home, I'm going to try to film at least some of my Temu Part 3 because it's going to be a long one. I've got a lot of things to try out in that video. And then I got to get the kids from school. And then my friend is coming over and we are going to work out together. And then after that, we're going to chill. And then tomorrow we have a grocery haul. I haven't ordered the groceries yet, so I'm going to need to do that. So I hope you guys are all doing well. As you can probably tell by my getup, it is chilly out today and it's raining. It was raining. It's not raining at the moment, but anyway, it's kind of cool. And on Thanksgiving, I saw the temperature is supposed to drop, which is kind of nice, especially when you have a house full of people and it gets warm in there, so it's kind of nice to be a little bit cooler outside for that. So that is what we're going to be doing. I'll show you what my nails look like when I get out of the salon, and then we'll go into Aldi. We'll see if I am able to record anything else other than the ham. And then that's about it. I forgot to mention, when I take a trip out to this side of town, I like to listen to my audiobook on the way and on the way back. And you guys like to hear what book I'm reading. A lot of y'all know I'm in 2 book clubs, a spooky one and a regular one. Anyway, the book this month is These Silent Woods. And I've heard from a lot of people that it's a really, really good book. I'm probably like an hour in and it's good so far, but I feel like we haven't completely gotten into it yet, but I know y'all are curious about it. So I want to make sure I share that with you. All right. Is it time? It's time. I'm going to head into the nail salon. All right, y'all. I just got out of the nail salon and now it's raining. It's just been like sprinkling on and off today. She was doing my nails and I was like, I could literally fall asleep right now. Like, it's just such a sleepy day. But we have things that we have to get done. We've got to get to Aldi. Here is my nail color. It's like a darker kind of fuchsia color. I really like it a lot. But anyway, all right, let's head off to Aldi, y'all. Y'all, I hope they saved me a ham because everybody's cousin, uncle, grandpa is here today at Aldi. Woo! Whoa. It's the month of giving thanks, even though you should always do it. And I'm going to go ahead and give thanks in advance for the shopper, whoever shops our Walmart order tomorrow, because just being in Aldi for a few minutes just put me in a certain kind of space. It was so crazy in there. The only thing I videoed was the ham that was like a couple seconds long because it was packed with people in there. I really want to do a Aldi video, like what's new at Aldi, because they have a lot of Christmas stuff there and they just redid the store, so I didn't know where anything was. So that was fun. That's okay. It looked great. But it was just absolutely packed in there. So I ended up getting a bone-in ham that was $23 for 11 pounds, 11 1/4 pounds. I don't think that's that bad. It's a good size. I wanted to get one that I think would mostly fit in my crock pot because that's how I cook my ham. So anyway, all right, I'm going to put my seat heater on. I'm going to put my audiobook on. I've got like a 15-minute drive back home, and I'm just going to relax and get warm and listen to my audiobook and just kind of relax in the car a little bit before we get home, and then I start working again. Anyway, oh, I love it. Well, good morning. It's the next day. Woo! Look at this hair. Oh, I feel like I could be in Whoville or something. Y'all, I've got my little Christmas sweatshirt on and my little Temu Christmas pants. Got my nice, yummy weekend coffee, which is delicious. So, we are going to get into the menu for the week. It's going to be a little different because how exciting. It's Turkey Week. I don't know. It's Thanksgiving. So I really tried to keep the menu super simple. I have absolutely no plans on cooking dinner on Wednesday because Wednesday is going to be the go day. I mean, we're going to be cooking and baking the entire day. And when I say we, I mean you and me. I'm going to film it. Let's get into the menu for the week. I am just going to talk to you about it because it's very simple. Okay. All right. I've got my menu down here. That's what I'm looking at. So it is Saturday and we are actually going to go out to eat tonight. We're going to film a Dollar Tree Christmas video first, and then we're going to go out to eat in our local town. It's just like, what is it called? Blue Rock. It's like a pizza burger place, that kind of place. We just wanted something easy and cash. Anyway, I'll change my clothes though. I won't wear my Christmas pajamas. I would do it though. Don't tempt me. All right, then Sunday, our realtor that helped us, she did it. She sold our farm for us. She is such an amazing realtor here in North Carolina. Let me know if you need one. Let me tell you, she is on it. Fantastic. And I'll reach out to her and make sure I can give her information away. I'm sure she won't mind. But anyway, so she hosts something for all of her past clients once a year in the holiday season. And last year she did a Christmas photo shoot for her clients, no cost to us, and she had like a hot cocoa and cookie bar. Like, it was so sweet. Well, this year she actually got married this year. So that's exciting, but she's doing like a name change celebration and celebrating her clients, at a bowling alley. It's a really, really nice bowling alley. And so we're going to bowl. She's going to feed us and all the things. So that's on Sunday. I don't have to cook tonight or tomorrow. Not that I don't mind. I love cooking, but it's kind of nice, especially because Wednesday is going to be like, we're going all in. Monday, we are going to have burger bowls. What's a burger bowl, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. So you get French fries and you get them nice, good and crispy. And my mouth's watering. And then you put them in the bottom of a bowl, and then you get seasoned ground beef, put that on top of it, and then some shredded cheddar, and then whatever you like on your burger, pickles, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, my mouth. And then you make a special sauce to go on top, drizzle that. You can sprinkle sesame seeds on top, because like a sesame seed bun, right? Anyway, so that's what we're having on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I just found a recipe. It's like an easy crock pot chicken pasta. We're having that with Caesar salad and garlic bread. And it's like tomato sauce with Alfredo. You cook it in the slow cooker. Super simple situation there. Wednesday is leftovers or just fend for yourselves, because that's going to be my cooking day. And then, Thursday is turkey day. And then obviously Friday is leftovers, because those are the best leftovers ever. Okay. Now listen, that's our menu for the week. Super simple, wonderful. I wanted to tell you guys a few things coming up. As far as my videos, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because we're doing a lot of things on this channel. at the farmhouse table. Okay, so today I'm doing a grocery haul, obviously, because I'm filming it right now. Welcome. I'm doing a Christmas Dollar Tree shop with me. It's gonna be me and Joey and the kids because we're gonna go out to eat right after that. And then I need to film our 2025 Christmas home decor tour. Like, how awesome is that? And then I didn't have time this past week to film Temu Part 3, but I'm filming it on Tuesday. And then I don't know if we're going to film this or not. So for Christmas, we do this advent calendar for the kids, and it has like it's a big one. So it has like big spaces, and we like to get them all kinds of fun stuff to put in the advent calendar. And then they have their stockings. And then we also do a food box for each of them under the tree as their present. These kids like to eat. However, the food box and all the treats and everything, yeah, it's junk food, whatever, but it literally lasts them a whole year. So anyway, that we might record that, and that would be between the Dollar Tree and Aldi, because I was in Aldi yesterday. Well, you guys saw, because it's in this video. They had so much great Christmas stuff, and I didn't film it because, one, I was like, we're probably coming back, and two, everybody's uncle cousin was there. So, you know, we had to cut it short. Okay, so we are going to be getting in to the grocery haul next, unless I get some puppy footage, which I probably will. And then a viewer request from a few of you guys. In one of my videos, I mentioned something about me taking vitamins. And so you guys were cute. You're like, well, what kind of vitamins do you take? So I will share that with you after the grocery haul, because some of y'all are just here for the grocery haul. So that's what we'll do. All right, heads up, I'm not a doctor. I know you might have been thinking, she may be a doctor. No. What I wanted to tell you, y'all, that these are the vitamins that were recommended for me, for my lifestyle, for my goals and everything like that. So I understand your curiosity and I get it. But just have that in mind and consult your doctor before taking any new medication. All right, let's get into some puppy video. Y'all, somebody is cooking out. It smells like burgers out here on the grill. Holy smokes. Look, he just loves to lay up in there and chew on his bone. Where are you? Look, he's invested. He is so silly. Kodiak, where are you? Kodiak, over here. The people want to say hello. Oh, ow. Oh my gosh, right into my leg. Look, he's like, you're not going to get my bone. Listen, Kodiak doesn't like them. He never chews those bones. We tried to give him one. He doesn't want it. Look at him shaking that bone and you just doing all kinds of magic on that pine needle, just moving them everywhere, huh? That's so nice. You're cute. Alrighty, friends. Today's order is $377, which is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm only cooking twice, but then also Thanksgiving stuff. All right. So starting off with our water here and coming around here, y'all, this is so random. Nothing is like, I don't know. It's just all over the place, but that's okay. Okay, so like I said, random. Here's some jute cord. So have you guys seen the ornaments that you make using sliced oranges? You dry them out and you string them up. I think that would be so pretty with our decor. So Ellie and I were thinking about doing those this weekend. And then I also got these large needles to thread the jute cord through the oranges. Also picked up my favorite Farmhouse Pumpkin Patch wax melt, y'all. It is divine, like amazing. Then I picked up 1 can of black olives for our Caesar salad. This is actually for another recipe for, we're bringing food to somebody's house, long story short. Then up here we have some apple pie filling. This is for that the spice cake mix, and we're just going to add some apple pie filling, and then my mouth's watering. And then I'm going to make apple cider caramel sauce to drizzle over the top. I can't even talk because it just sounds so good. And then I eat a lot of these no salt added green beans with my dinner. Over here, I picked up some sweetened condensed milk, obviously for the baking. This turkey gravy is for a recipe. I picked up jellied cranberry sauce in the can, just in case somebody wants that instead of eating my homemade kind. Mine's a lot better, but anyway, you knew I had to say something, right? Picked up some cream of mushroom for a restaurant. For a recipe, woo! Coffee's kicking in. Picked up some sushi ginger for my meals that I eat at night. I'll share that with you at some point because we have a lot of videos to do. Picked up some Alfredo sauce for that chicken crock pot recipe. Coming back here, I picked up some garbage bags and then my regular coffee creamer and the Nescafe overpriced espresso intense. It's so good though. It's not expensive if you keep buying it. Obviously, because then you find it to be worth it. We just got to get to Costco. Anyway, also picked up this salted caramel. This is more liquidy, just like to add to your, this is for my protein coffee drinks for school. And then this is what I use for my weekend coffee. It's a thicker caramel. I need to show you guys something. I was influenced. Tanya is like Spanglo or something like that. She's lost a ton of weight. She's had skin removal surgery. She does a lot of her water videos. She's funny. I love her energy. Anyway, she started getting this, and I am a salty and sweet kind of gal. Salted caramel pink Himalayan salt. Okay, some of y'all might be clutching your pearls, but what I'm thinking is for my weekend coffee, just to give a little boop, boop over the top of the whipped cream and caramel sauce. Yes, please. That'll probably last forever. Also picked up some bread and butter pickles and some hamburger dill pickles. That's for our burger bowls on Monday. And I forgot to mention, we also have 2 jars of bread and butter pickles coming in the mail because I get mine that have no added sugar. And I have I forget the measurements. It's like a 16 by 20 picture frame that I need for some Christmas decor. That's also coming in the mail. So I just wanted to share that with you. Picked up some mini pretzels for snacking. And then we were just low on ketchup. So I picked up another one of those. And then some garlic and onion powder because I go through that like nobody's business. Picked up some evaporated milk for baking. And then, of course, 2 cans of pumpkin pie. 1 for the pumpkin pie, 1 for the pumpkin cheesecake. And then picked up some more light mayo and some Nellie's eggs because we need some Nellie's eggs. Oh, y'all see my little Temu Christmas slippers and my pants that are 8 sizes too big? But they stay on, so that's the point. Okay. Next, we have Miracle Noodles here. I already have like 4 packs, so I only picked up 2 this time. Oh, there's some more gravy. I don't know why I ordered 3. All right, well, moving on. Picked up some yellow mustard for those burger bowls, and then the bacon pieces for the Caesar salad with the chicken pasta. Y'all know it. In the back, we've got our wild cherry and cream Diet Pepsi. Woo! Also picked up some maraschino cherries here because for the kids or whoever at Thanksgiving, I wanted to make Shirley Temples. So I picked up those. Now for those orange ornaments, I was thinking about trying to string some cinnamon sticks onto or hot glue it onto the twine. We'll see what happens. And if anything, we can plop these also in the hot apple cider in the slow cooker for Thanksgiving. We have ginger snap cookies here to make my ginger snap crust for the pumpkin cheesecake. Also 2 bags of mini marshmallows for Rice Krispie treats. I have some walnuts, halves and pieces. I want to do some candied walnuts to sprinkle over whatever dessert you want to, but I had the apple spice cake kind of cobbler in mind for that. I picked up 1 big and 1 small apple cider. The reason why I did that is because we usually go through one of the larger ones when I make hot apple cider. And so I wanted to pick another one up to use for the apple cider caramel sauce, and then whatever's left from that we can add to the hot apple cider in case we run low. Over here we have a plethora of little cookies. How adorable are these? Little gingerbread men, and then these are so nostalgic looking. the little shortbread cookies with the little sugar sprinkles on them. So we had our cookie jar and it had Halloween cookies in it. So I wanted to get some cookies for the cookie jar, but I didn't feel like baking them because I have enough going on. We have enough cooking and baking going on. All right, I've got some twist up back there. That's for the Shirley Temples. Picked up a couple OJs. There's the spice cake mix for that apple spice cake cobbler. I don't know what we're going to call it. And then picked up the seasoned batter fries. Those are for the burger bowls. I just picked up a few of the clear Americans because we just like to drink those. And I picked up another one of these. I've been eating this a lot again. I'm telling you, it's great when you, this sounds really weird. So what I do is I put just I cover the bottom of a frying pan, just a little bit, but the bottom's all covered, just like a fourth of an inch, if that, of water. Then I put the chicken in there and I cook it until all the water's gone, and it puts like a char kind of on the chicken. I know that sounds really weird, but it tastes amazing. And I eat that with my miracle noodles, and then I make the sauce. I'll have to share that with you, like I said, with a eating a day video, because I'm telling you, this dinner is so good to me, and it's a large amount and the calories are low and the protein's high. So there you go. Picked up some whole milk. We already have a bunch, but I wanted to pick up an extra one with all the cooking and baking we're doing. And then picked up some chicken nuggets for the kids. If they wanted a snack on them, they're going to be out of school for a couple of days. So that's wonderful next week. Picked up our laundry detergent here, and then Joey's body wash here. And then I got this for myself because I was running low. So it's made sulfate free, paraben free, and dye free. Right. I don't know what that other word is. Let's give it a smell, y'all. This was only $6.88, which isn't only, because things used to obviously be a lot cheaper. But anyway, compared to the other prices of things, let me smell it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Vanilla and coconut. Y'all know I love food smells. I'm not a huge perfumey like rose or lavender. Oof, no, I like the food smells. All right, I picked up 4 oranges for those ornaments that we're going to make. I don't know if I said laundry detergent, but it's back there. We also picked up some foam cups for the hot apple cider. That's right. And honestly, I really like to use those anyway, because like when we have company and stuff, because like the plastic cups or glass cups, they leave, that have like a cold drink in them, they leave, the rings of condensation on your table. And we have a lot of wood in this house. And so I really do like those styrofoam cups. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, we picked up a Caesar salad with the chicken pasta, and then shredded lettuce for the burger bowls, and then just to have lettuce on hand. I'm making my homemade cranberry sauce, so there's some cranberries. Y'all, I have no idea why I bought pepperoni, but we'll eat it. It's right there. Whipped topping is for one of the desserts that I'm making for Thanksgiving. Coming down here, we're going to just look at this chicken real quick. Let's see the price. This is for our chicken pasta. November 26th, so that's good. $11.80 for 4.59 pounds. So it's $2.57 a pound, in case you wanted to know. Picked up some thick cut bacon just to have, and then, because it's delicious. And then the ground beef, I picked up 2 of these for the burger bowls. Ham for sandwiches, and then this is the garlic bread, and I mean, it's cheese toast, but whatever. There's probably garlic in there somewhere. But I got this one time for Joey and the kids, to eat with a meal, and they went crazy over it. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe how good this is." So I just wanted to get it again for them then. And then picked up our nanners for the week. Y'all, I'm not trying to make my own pie crust, okay? So I picked up those for Thanksgiving, and then we need sour cream also for a recipe. I believe that's for our cheesecake, as well as 2 of these 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. I picked up a couple of these protein drinks for Ellie, because she likes those. She still has some in the fridge. And then a sweet onion for recipes, as well as tomatoes, some mozzarella cheese, medium cheddar cheese. Y'all, I used to get the blocks. And now I'm being lazy. It's just busy, and it helps. But I need to get back into grating my own cheese. All right, we picked up a whole bunch of spurts in the back there for big old turkey day. And then I wanted to have some whipped cream to top some desserts as well as some ice cream. And then I just got 2 of these for the kids to snack. I just get stuff like that when they're out of school. They can just make their own thing, whatever. I mean, they may not even eat them for that, but whatever. Picked up a couple of ratio yogurts. I still have a bunch in the fridge, so I only want to pick up 2. And then I picked up the kids' yogurt for their lunch boxes. And of course, you need butter when it's Thanksgiving. You know you're going to use butter. And I believe we have a package and a half still left, so that's good. Y'all, I think I got everything. Let's see. I think I did. My brain's just going a million miles an hour. Just so much on my mind, and today has been like the day to write things down. I just keep thinking of all these things I need to do, and I'm like, write it down. I cannot be responsible for remembering things, and I know that. So the best thing to do is to make lists. And one last thing, remember when I talk about to-do lists, and Joey, how wise of a man he is, he calls them, and I call them now, get-to lists, because we get to do those things on the list. Even if it says pay bills is on that list, at least you get to have the money to pay the bills, and it's a blessing. So whenever I make a list, I always put get to at the top, and I just feel like it puts a really good energy out there and a good mindset for me as I get my list done. But anyway, I just wanted to share. Y'all know if I have a little tidbit, I like to share it with you, All right, so we're going to get these groceries put away. All right, so we are going to get into this vitamin portion of our video. Listen, I love when y'all say, could you do a video on this or that? Because I really try to do it. Now, there's one that I just thought about this morning, and I'm like, I cannot believe I have not done this yet. That stinking Q&A that I've never done. Questions for me, questions for Joey and I. And you guys, I even put a post, and you guys said what you wanted to hear about, and I just have not done it yet. And I apologize, but I have not forgotten either. Okay, again, I am not a doctor. Consult your doctor before taking any medication, whether it be a vitamin or whatever. So I'm just telling you what I take, and that's it. I have my notes. It looks long, but it's not going to be that long. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each one at a time, and I'll just give you a quick reason why I'm taking it. All right. So our first one here is magnesium. Now, I'll tell you this, my goals with taking vitamins is as follows: fertility, helping with aging. I like to support exercise and joints because I work out, and energy because I don't have enough energy. I love taking these vitamins. Seriously. I can tell when I don't. I really can. Like, they give me the extra kick in the pants, that 3 o'clock before, like, you're getting tired, but you haven't started dinner yet. And you're like, vitamins. So we're going to start with magnesium. This is for bone and muscle health. And it also helps with muscular cramping. Listen, I know this has happened to you before, so you can't tell me any different. You have just about flown out of bed with a calf cramp or a foot cramp. And after the cramp goes away, you are so scared that it's going to come back again. I cannot, what do they call them? Charlie horses? Why do they call them that? I don't know. Anybody know out there? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then it's okay. All right, but that's why I take magnesium. Another thing I was going to tell y'all, on every single one of my vitamins, I put a number because some you take 1, some you take 2, some you take 3. And I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Our next vitamin is omega-3 fish oil. Oh, the magnesium, I think I just got that from Walmart. This is from Amazon. If you guys want any links after you consult your doctor, I'll be happy to give them to you. So omega-3 fish oil. This is to help support the heart, the brain, hallelujah, eye health, and inflammation, which is recommended to take when you are, trying to have another baby. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Y'all, I know how old I am. I don't need anybody to tell me. I don't need anybody to tell me. But if it happens again, we'd be really excited. So anyway, so it helps with inflammation. But I love this stuff. Now listen, some of these are really big. So you have to be able to, swallow that. Oh, by the way, fun fact. After you take fish oil and then you burp and you're like, you think to yourself, did I just eat a dead fish and I forgot? Yeah. So my mom told me, now I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but this is what she did. She would freeze her omega fish oil pills or capsules, and she wouldn't have the fishy burps because it grossed her out a lot. So I thought that was interesting. Now, I don't know if that's something that's recommended, but I'm just telling you what my mom did. My good old mama. This is also from Amazon, selenium. Okay, I take one of these and it's just immune support. Now listen, I work at an elementary school, so do I need to say more about immune support? Listen, I think I have a really great immune system from working at the school, but also from taking vitamins that support my immune system. So anyway, that's why I take selenium. I'll tell you what though, I like these a lot, but they smell. Like when you put them in your mouth to swallow, it doesn't, I'd rather have the fish oil. But it goes down the hatch real quick. You know what I mean? Goes down the hatch. All right, we've got our next one, Super Vitamin B Complex, also from Walmart. I'm sure you can get it off. I mean, you can get these off of Amazon too. I'm just telling you where I bought it. So this is for metabolism support and energy production. It works. I'm so excited. Okay, I feel good. I've been feeling really good. So I take that. Then the next one I take is vitamin D3. This is also from Walmart. I take one of these. So this is also to support immune health, supports bone and muscular health, and it also helps with the absorption of calcium. And I actually have I'm very large boned. Now, I don't just say that, but it's true, because when I had my shoulder surgery, this is gross, hold your ears, they had to take off the edge of my shoulder. Ugh. And they said, boy, you've got some healthy, thick bones. They said, have you ever broken a bone before? And I said, no, I haven't. Sorry about the washing machine in the background. But anyway, so calcium, obviously that's a super important, vitamin to have as well, because it helps with your bone health. So there's your D3. And I will tell you, I don't have them with me right now, but I also take a prenatal vitamin. I take the Aldi gummies, the prenatal Aldi brand, and it's like my little snack before I go to bed. I love it. They taste so good. All right, what do we have next? All right, I love this one. DHEA. Look what it says underneath. Mood and stress. So DHEA promotes balanced hormone levels that decline with age. Do I even need to tell you that? I mean, menopause, perimenopausal, all those hormone changes. And I'm telling you, stress and mood, Joey doesn't want me to stop taking these. No, he didn't say that. But he wouldn't want me to. He just doesn't know it. He doesn't even know the vitamins I take. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I really, really like these. And I got these from Amazon as well. Hold on, I got to flip my page. All right, this next one, CoQ10, and this is like definitely from my OBGYN. That's who actually recommended these vitamins for me and my lifestyle and my goals. I forgot to mention that. So CoQ10 is really important, she said, for fertility reasons, and it's for men and women. Joey doesn't take it, but it's good for sperm quality and egg quality. So, that's pretty important if you're, trying. It also says helps with energy production. We've said that a few times. We have, haven't we? I haven't even taken my vitamins yet today. I've just had really 1 cup of coffee. I'm just high off Jesus right now, just loving life. So it helps with energy production, and it's also a powerful antioxidant. All right, we have one more. Y'all, I'm telling you what, I take my vitamins after I eat lunch because I want to make sure I have food on my stomach. And sometimes I'm like, whew, just getting full off these vitamins. Like, it's a lot, it's, all right, let's count them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 vitamins, so it's not like a ton. Or is that a lot to you? I don't know. All right, it doesn't matter. This next one I really like a lot too, especially for, well, it's kind of like more of a beauty vitamin. Can't you tell? So this is a multi-collagen complex plus, and this helps with hair, skin, nail health, as well as joint health. And it also has vitamin C, biotin, and hyaluronic acid in it. So this is like the beauty supplement, in my opinion. And you take 3 of these. These are actually pretty big too, just in case this is something you're interested in and have a hard time swallowing pills. That's the size. But yeah, you take 3 of those. Got them from Amazon, so if you want the link, let me know. But that's my vitamins, and like I said, I also take a prenatal. But the other good thing about, I really try to get my water in, and everybody should try to get their water in. The doctors always recommend, and for me being a personal trainer and a fitness instructor, is half your body weight in ounces, okay? And that's kind of like minimum, So what's great about taking vitamins is for me to take all of these, I think we said 11 vitamins, it takes a whole 20-ounce bottle of water. So it kind of like forces you to drink more water, if that makes sense, All right, so those are my vitamins. I hope this was helpful to you. Like I said, talk to your doctor, because sometimes vitamins can, if you take certain medications, and they can have like side effects. Like, we don't want any of that. I want my farmhouse family to stay safe. And I was contemplating on doing this video or not, because I wasn't sure, I just wanted to put out there that I'm not a doctor. I really want you guys to stay safe, and I don't want you to take something that you shouldn't. So that's why I said it about 8 million times. But vitamins are really good for you too. And so then I was like, maybe I will do it. And so I did it. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Listen, I listed through a bunch of things, a bunch of upcoming videos that we're going to be doing. If you have not subscribed, could you please hit that subscribe button? And you can also share, and you can like, and you can comment, because now listen, I try to comment. I know my comments, I've been commenting or answering you back, but sometimes it takes a little longer because I've been working really hard on this channel. And so it just takes a lot of time. And so I try to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyway, I just appreciate you helping and being a part of keeping this channel going, because honestly, I couldn't do without you. Literally. All right. Well, y'all take care of yourself. And if you don't watch any more videos until Thanksgiving, then I want to say gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving. Just, have such a wonderful, blessed day. And then I know some other countries have already celebrated Thanksgiving, so I hope you had a blessed one. I hope you had a blessed one. And we'll see you in the next farmhouse table video. Bye. Mwah.